Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and teach you my style. Teach my style of boxing. Because my style is not traditional boxing. I'm a trainer. I'm a boxing trainer. Did a lot of years of training boxers. I've got national gold medals, a whole bunch of tournament championships. I did things that you're not supposed to be able to do. My girl knocked out a young girl who got, she got the gold medal in the United States of America in 8 fights, beating a girl with 44 fights. No one's ever, that's never happened, that doesn't happen. But she knocked out 5 of her fighters, and they say girls can't knock out. She knocked out a girl in her first fight. The girl had 6 fights and outweighed her 13 pounds. They told me not to have her fight because it was crazy, that I could get her hurt. My girl went in there and knocked her out. She broke her nose, beat her up, didn't get touched, and the other girl couldn't come out for the second round. So that's a knockout in her first fight. Anyway, that's just one of a whole bunch of successes I had in amateur boxing, training amateur boxers. Okay, first thing I want to tell you this, okay? 90%, 95% of boxing trainers never fought. How are you going to show somebody how to shoot a bow and arrow if you never shot one? Right? So most all boxing trainers you ever see never fought. Okay. Well, I fought. Okay. And I know some really great boxing trainers. All right. But there's very few of them. Very few. So okay. My style is completely different than traditional boxing. And when you come up with something new and something that works and it dominates over everybody, you think everybody's going to like you. You think people are going to like you? No. You get haters. Whenever you're doing something great, there's haters all around, and that's just the way it is. Okay, you can ask any successful person about that, and they'll tell you, but they don't talk about it. But that's you know, not all of us get to become successful because of the haters. All right. Well, okay. In Las Vegas, Nevada, I could go to any gym, just about any gym, and they just let me in. I go in there and spar because they love to spar with my guys because we give great sparring. I mean, you want to win a fight by sparring with people who are better than you, so you can win the fight against a guy who's not as good as these guys that you spar with. And if you can beat these guys that are supposed to be better than you, you're going to win your fight. Common sense. I mean, to be a good boxing trainer, and so a boxing coach, right? And so, okay, so I can go to any gyms. Everybody knows me there. I can go anywhere. I'm Coach D, right? The Danger Maker, Coach D. I got that name from a friend. I won't say his name. I don't want to use names. Okay. Anyways, so I had it made. Have it made in Las Vegas. I could just go anywhere. It's cool. I'm just fortunate, right? Okay. Well. Okay. First, I'm gonna show you the jab. Okay. The jab. Here's the jab. It's right here. You don't worry about throwing it hard. The jab, you just want to throw it fast and aim for the eyes and the nose. You hit the nose, the eyes water. You hit the eyes, you cut them. Don't aim for the chin or the head. Never hit the head with any punch. Only aim for the chin. Only the chin. And with the jab, aim for the eyes and the nose. And look, see these 2 knuckles right here? They go straight up your arm. Straight up your arm like that. You never hit with these knuckles on the side. With any punch. Only these 2. Only these 2. Never hit with these. You'll break your hand. There's guys with mangled hands because pros with mangled hands because they never hit right. Okay. It's just here, and you don't care how hard it goes, you just want it as fast as you can. So it just pops out. Okay? And you want a little curve like this. Not like that, just a little curve like this, see? And you want to program yourself to hit that way. And never hyperextend this. Never punch out that where this goes all the way. Always leave yourself that much. Program yourself to do this, okay? Now your jab comes flying out. The power from your jab is just a 2-inch step forward. Those 2 inches of your body weight going forward is the power you're going to get from your jab. So it's just, you just want it fast. You just want, bring it back every time. Don't throw it here and then throw it here again. You're still open. Bring it back every time. If a punch is coming, you're here to be protected, okay? That's your jab, that's it. That's the jab, right? Now, the right hand, okay, it's here like this. Now, you don't want to be, this is called square, okay? People say, he's standing square, they don't know. If you never fought in the ring, don't say nothing that you know anything about boxing, all right? This is square. This is not square, okay? Now, I didn't show you the stance. Let me show you the stance real quick. Now, my stance, look, a lot of gyms I went to a lot of years, all these years, they took my style. I was at one gym, the first gym I went to, and they gave me a bunch of boxers to train, and I was teaching them stuff and showing them stuff, footwork, and this. Everyone's looking at me like they never saw it before, and I'm looking at these guys like, aren't you guys well-named, known people? Know this? You don't know this? They didn't know this. Anyways, okay, look. You want to be like, if this is a right-handed boxer. This is a left-handed boxer, okay? Left-handed boxer has his power hand, his left hand in the back. Right-handed boxer has his power hand, his right hand in the back. Here, okay. Here's how you get your stance, right? You want to be like about 2 to 3 feet, depending how tall you are. But just right here, I'll do sideways. For me, it's this far, okay? Now, you want to be like a foot apart from your feet, where your heels are, okay? Now, if you put your feet in this square angle like this corner angle, I forget if it's a 45, 90 degree, I don't remember. I wasn't good in geometry. Anyways, like this, right? This foot faces at your opponent. This foot, now, over here, is facing at your opponent. Put it between those two places. Right there. That's your place. Now you're solid, going either way, right? That's it. And never step forward. Ever. Always stay like this. You move forward, just skip. You move back this way. You never change. There's your pivot, right? There's your pivot there. You're going to go that way, you stay like this. You stay like this. This is my style. The reason why I'm teaching you, showing you my style, this and that, is because no one's ever going to let me go big. They're never going to let me. Nobody wants to see me shine. They've been trying to hold me back forever, trying to steal my boxers my whole career. So I'm just going to show you. Just like Bruce Lee said, he made a book and showed his martial arts stuff. He didn't care, he showed it. So I'm showing mine, right? You can learn it if you want off of this. I could care less. They're never going to put me nowhere. All right. Use it and win, okay? So that's their stance. Okay, let's get back to the right hand, all right? So you don't want to be square. You want this shoulder up here like this, where your jab is, in the front. You want this back here for a lot of reasons. Here's one reason. You see that turn in my shoulder? That's launching the punch. Boom! It's launching it, see? If you're like this, that's all you got. You're like this. Woo! Now, the punch doesn't come from the hips or anywhere like that, what they tell you. It comes from the ground. Hit them with the earth. This back foot turns and pushes. If you got a slide, if you got like a tube, two tubes, one inside the other one, and it's sliding like this, power's going that way and power's going this way. If you put it on something here, this side, like to the ground, then you go like this, the power that was going that way is now combined over here. Now all the power that was going like that is now double over here going this way, because you're turning and pushing from the ground. Here's where the power comes. And you time it. This push hits right here. These two knuckles with that curve. Like this. Jabbing right hand. There's where the power comes from the foot, from the ground. And you stay like this. Never jump up on 2 feet. You get hit, pushed or hit when you're in 2 feet. You go down, that's a knockdown. Always be back and forth like this. Move back and forth. And keep your hands right here. I'll show you why. Okay, now the hook. There's guys that throw the hook like this. A lot. Alright? They're gonna bust these hands up. There was a guy I saw. His hands all mangled. I said, let me see. He's a pro. He was a world champion. I said, let me see how you're throwing your hook. Throwing it like that. I said, you need these two knuckles right here. Okay? Look at this. They call this the Cuban hook. But I didn't know it was called the Cuban hook. I just made my hook. But they say the Cuban hook is when you hit like this. So, okay, whatever. It's a Cuban hook. Okay, now watch. You don't swing your arm. You don't swing your arm like this. It's just your arm. That's not going to do nothing. That's a sissy shot. That's not going to work. The hook's like this. Right? This hand comes this way. This elbow comes up here. Now you got this right there. You got your arm like that, right? In your mind, there's a bolt here now, and there's a bolt here. This does not move. Now you just rotate like that. You see? You just rotate your whole body. You're a statue now. You're a statue. The whole body, the whole weight of the body throws a hook, boom, and blasts through the chin and knocks him out. At the same time, that foot in the front turns and pushes. The same as this foot pushes the right hand, the left foot pushes the hook. See? So you don't go like that. You don't go. You turn and rotate like this. See that? By the way, that's full to the top. Okay. If it wasn't full to the top, I'd be knocking this bag all over the dang place. All right. Okay. So that's the hook. It's a rotation. Bam. Right. Bam. Now let me show you something. So I just showed you the right hand. I mean, the jab, the right hand, and the hook. Right. To the body, you just drop it down here. Boom. To the head, you drop it up here. Boom. It comes off the foot. See. Now look. Those are the three main punches there. Now, let me tell you something. I don't teach this overhand right stupid punch. There's guys that get knocked out from it because they get hit in the chin because they don't know how to defend themselves from it. You see an overhand right, you could see it coming from a mile away, and I got moves against it. People who use the overhand right on my guys get tore up. Okay, and there's no. If you're a right-handed fighter, right-handed with the power right in the back, there's no right hook. You hear commentators, people talking about, he threw a right hook. There's no right hook. Because your foot, you can't use this. You can't throw a hook. You need this foot in the front and this here to throw a real hook. Your foot's back here. How are you going to throw a right hook? And that's stupid. There's no power in it. No power going round like that. Me, this right here, there's only two shots straight. Straight to the rib right here. Wham! To the chin. Boom! That's it. There's no overhand. And from here to here is like that. Why do I want to go around? And why do I want to come around? Open myself. My boxers don't do that. And my boxers are always ready. Because when you're here and you throw straight, you're still safe. You're safe. You program yourself like that. You can't even get hit by a hook. A right-hander fighter throwing a hook here. You got my glove here. They can't hit me here. If I just stay like this, they're throwing hooks at me. I slip this. I'm not going to get hit by a hook. And I'm ready to throw another shot. See? Man, this round, stupid round swim. We're not swimming. Okay, look too. When I do pads, me, also, no trainer can take my stuff and try to do it. They can't do it. So whatever, I don't care. But look, you're always gonna see this when trainers are using pads. Okay, pa, pa, pa. The jabs come in here, the right hand's coming here. Pa, pa. Right? You know what they're doing? They're teaching their boxer to miss. Nobody has two heads. They're teaching them to do this. Look, here's how I do it. Here's my jab, and I move it around. Pa, pa, pa. If it's over here, you gotta hear it. Because heads move. Pa, pa. And I move my hand faster than the person's head, so that my guys are quicker and more accurate with their hitting, because you're hitting a moving target. Pa, 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 pa. Right hand. Pa, 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 pa. Right? Here's how I do a 1-2. This hand goes behind it. Pa, pa. Pa, pa. Pa, pa. If my boxer sees this, he knows it's a 1-2. Pa, pa. Pa, pa. See that? And my hook goes like this. I put the pad like that, they know the hook's here. Right? And I move it up and down, because people move like this. They gotta hit it while it's moving. Pa, pa. So, pa, pa. Pa, pa. Pa, 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 pa. Right? Right? Make sense? And a long time ago, maybe 20 years ago, man, long time ago, I created a pad where there's another pad on this side. You hit the pad like that, and then you can hit the pad with a hook over here on this side if you want. Long time ago, and I got a whole bunch of people, tons of people who witnessed that know that I'm the one that started it. Well, you need to patent that. I never got into patenting stuff, whatever. But somebody patented and made a double pad, but it's not cooler than mine. And they don't know how to use it, right? They just made one. Well, mine, see, a boxer can go like this to me. They can go 1, 2, throw a body hook, throw a head hook, and then throw a right hand. Because I go pa pa, right? And then this hand goes over here. Now they can hit the body, and then I just turn this, and then they can hit this, and then throw another right hand. See something? Pa 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 pa. I got way cool moves with my pads. I got a pad formula that's so cool. And I'm moving with the guy, boxing with him. I'm boxing with him. All these moves, I got moves of throwing hooks and counters, you name it. I'm actually boxing with the boxer when I'm doing pads. Firing at him, teaching him counters. Every punch that's thrown at us, there's a counter to. You throw a jab, I got a counter to that. You throw a right hand, counter, every punch. So we're aware of that the whole time. So we're attacking, because this is offense. I used to teach a class called Women's Self-Offense, okay? Because if you're just defending yourself, they're going to keep coming. You have to offend the offender. So anyways, so I teach offense, right? So we're attacking and going. We never move. By training, you never go back. You go to the side, you go drop down, you come in. You never go this. If you're going, the punches are coming at you. Never jump back. If one of my guys jump back, forget it. I'll stop training you. Get out of here. You don't jump, go back. We stay right here and fight. And with our power, with our feet, the way we punch, they don't want to be in the zone. They're always moving away. We're pushing them back. When they fire at us, there's counters. So it's always dominating, right? Any fights that most of the fights we lost, we got cheated. I was gonna put a T-shirt on my team, you know. The only way to beat me is to cheat me. But then the gym said, no, don't do that. That's gonna be bad. I didn't care. I was gonna put that. So I train my people to knock out their opponent. I say, you go like this. You're 3 things. What are you? They say, unhittable. And what do? I make my opponent miss. And what is your intention? My intention is to knock him out. Never say I'm going to win. I'm going to win. Because now you're giving it out to the judges. Remember the inner mind? I teach about the inner mind. You're giving it to the judges. The judges will cheat you. I intend to knock him out. That's my intention. That's what I'm doing. That's what's going on. And that's what's going to end up happening. You think like that. You don't think, I'm going to win. I'm going to lose. I'm going to win. No, I intend to knock you out. All right. Now I'm going to show you this other punch here. Called the uppercut. Okay? Everyone teaches it like this. To go up. If you're throwing an uppercut at me, and I just go like that, it's going that way. You can't hit me with it. Okay? Upper. Up. Nah, my uppercut just shoots straight out like this. Boom. Straight out. Boom. This one. Boom. Watch, I'll go left, right, uppercut, uppercut, hook, right. See? This way and this way. After a while, you keep doing this, it's going to get a little curve anyways. It's going to start turning into a little curve. It just will. Okay? But when they move their head back on this uppercut, it goes right out. Bam! And everybody teaches their fighters to go like this and then throw a hook. Yeah, you could do that if the guy's hand's right down, you see it open, go ahead. But it's better to go uppercut, right hand. They don't expect this one. And you just push, hit him with the uppercut. He's set right here, get hit again with the right hand. Same with the left. Uppercut, hook. Yeah, so now you know the jab, the right hand, the left hook, the uppercuts. Right? Then I got a bunch of trick punches. There's one I call the roundup. You're boxing like you're fighting like this. You go to the body, boom, right? Boom to the body, right? You look down, always look down, because they're watching your eyes. Look down to the body, but this time don't throw it to the body. This time go here, about right here, like you're turning a wheel, like a lever, you're turning it here and go bam right there, because they're gonna drop down. They're gonna drop down for the body shot and be open. So you're like, see that? It's called the roundup. I call it the roundup. You can do a round down. I've used that before. It works good. Hit the solar plex. Hit the solar plex. Don't hit the stomach, man. They're doing sit-ups all the time. It's not gonna do nothing. Hit the ribs where the lungs are, right? Then I got a punch called flyaway. Flyaway, it's the same. You're throwing a jab, boom, right? People catch, reach out to catch, to stop their jab. They go like this. See how it's pulling away from here? Fake. And then you round this way into a hook. You go, shh. Called the flyaway, see? Put the right hand behind it. Kicks ass. The flyaway works so good. I've been watching the boxers sparring and I see how this guy's moving. I see his hand's coming out like that. With the jab, like, flyaway, fly, boom, back. And the other trainers and everybody else in the gym is watching and they're going, what did he say? What? See what happened to that guy? What did he say? I never say left hand, right, left, right. Uppercut. Well, let me tell you this funny story. Long time ago when I was fighting, my trainer in New Mexico, great man, I'll say his name, Mal Chavez. Awesome man, great. He's the first one I learned from him first, all the stuff I know. We were in the corner and the other side of the corner was white guys. White guys, right? So he didn't think they knew Spanish. So he goes, come here, look. So I'm helping him in the corner and he tells the guy, look, I'm going to talk to you in Spanish, man. So they don't know what I'm saying, all right? So pay attention, okay? So they went back in and they're fighting. And Mal goes, tira el uppercut, dale left hook, dale right hand. El right hand, dale right hand, tira el uppercut. You see, in New Mexico, they speak Spanglish. They don't, well, they speak good Spanish, but I mean, a lot speak Spanglish. Anyway, just want to add that funny story in there. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so now watch this. That was offense. That was all offense, okay? Here's defense. When you're boxing, don't be moving your hands around like you're like this. Keep your hands open right here. See? I tell somebody, I go, why do you go over here? My boxer, I ask him, why do you go over here? Here's the answer. I go over here, to 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 go. I go over here to go somewhere else all the time. I don't go there to stay. I go to somewhere else and move off your feet. See? If there's guys that move like this. You ever seen one of those Bulls of the Clown? You know, when you're a kid, they don't make them anymore. And you hit it, and it moves and it comes back. It comes back to the same place. You can hit it easy. It comes back to the same place it was. So if you're doing this, the guy, if you see him doing that, I say, Bozo. I let him know. This punch where because if he goes up here, he's going to come right here, punch right here. I'm going to get him. But if I'm here and I go like that, I was here. You're punching here, and now I got you from a different angle. See? So you move here, you move here, and your hands stay here like this. Never drop your hands to block punches. Use your elbows. You block them. I use them as weapons. They're going to my body. I mess their hands up. After sparring other guys, I see them watching, they're going like this sometimes. They don't know. I got my guys trained to mess up their hands with the elbow. Mess them up. Uppercuts are coming, you just close. Can't hit your uppercut. Just close. Right? And then when punches come here, you learn to catch. Learn to catch. Muhammad Ali was so fast, I couldn't hit him. But if he learned to catch, when he got older, he would have never got hit. And he would have never got messed up. Anyways, look, you're like this. A jab's coming. Boom, catch it. A right hand's coming. Boom, catch it. Never reach out to catch. Only catch right here in front of your face. Right in front of your face, because punches come so fast, you can't catch them out here. They're too fast. You'll get clobbered. Right here, right here. If a punch don't come, don't catch. You're ready. You're right here, ready, and you're still covered. See? The punch didn't come. I box like this. I'm ready for you. You're not gonna hit me here. You see a broken nose? Never got a broken nose. Got no thickness on my eyes here. Nothing from my fighting, because I never got hit much. Right? So, that's how you do it. Now, a hook coming this way, you can't catch that. Drop it. Let it go slip over. If you get hit in the head, so what? It don't hurt. It really don't hurt. It hurts their hand. They don't want to hit your head. You just drop the hook. And then remember I told you about the hook here? You just right here like this for the hook and drop it. You can't catch a hook. So you drop the hook and catch this. See that? Over here. And you learn to catch. Now, when you're boxing, you slip. You can slip too. The punches come, you slip here, you slip here, you slip there. But if you can't slip, if you're a real good slipper, you stay slipping. If you're a real good catcher, you stay catching. But if you can't slip, something's coming at you, you're still ready to catch. All that defense. If you just did that, you can never get hit. But no, everybody wants to be cool and move their hands around and do this stuff. And they look real cool, and then they look real cool on the canvas, right? Yeah. Okay. See, that's a boxing lesson. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing. That's enough. I'm not going to show a whole bunch more stuff that I got. A whole lot more. Right? Anyways, look. Let me show you something. Okay. When I used to go to gyms, like, I was at a gym one time and they had a takedown because they're teaching their guys the step drag, you know. And I told them, can I put another piece of tape? Because while we're sparring, we train too. They let me do that. And so everybody does that. And so I put another piece of tape down, one for this foot and one for that foot. And they're watching. And they're showing, and they see what I'm showing my guy. I come back later, months later, they left the tape there and they're teaching their guys what I taught them. People pick up on my stuff and they learn it and they're teaching the guys the stuff from me, taking it from me. I don't care, it's cool. That's gonna happen. How can you hide it? If somebody figures it out, good for them. I mean, there's a move here I sometimes use if someone's good at this. From James Toney. James Toney told this weak ass body shot. Only so this guy opens up so he can uppercut it. That's a James Toney move, right? Julio Cesar Chavez was an expert at stepping over and hooking to the liver. He's here like this, he steps, the right hand goes by, boom! I got that from Julio Cesar Chavez. De La Hoya, you can throw a hook from here, boom. From here, boom. You can throw a hook from way over here like this. See, my L is long. De La Hoya was an expert at a long hook. He throw his hook from way out here, boom! Boom! Ask some people who got hit by that hook and got knocked out. They'll tell you about that long hook, right? Okay, now here's something extra in my boxing lesson, okay? It's called catching, and I showed you some stuff about catching, and I'm going to show you a catching drill after I tell you about this catching. Well, one thing to know about this catching, right? When you're catching punches like this, I also got more involved in this to teach somebody how to turn with this part of their hand, with their body, where it hurts the other guy's punch. After people spar my guys, their hands hurt. From elbows and hands. I don't just box, my defense hurts you too. Anyways, it's catching, right? Well, all other boxers, I've never seen anyone else teach this. I'm like the only teacher that's got this catching down, that use their elbows. I don't see nobody else anywhere doing it. Watch the boxers, watch everybody. Here's what they do for defense if they don't slip and move. They just put their gloves like here, and it's called parry, and take the shot. Boom! 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 They just take the shot. They just put their hands up. They just put their gloves up and get hit. Look it. If you get hit right here, you're getting hit. Okay? If you got your gloves here, you're still getting hit. But if you catch it out the way, you're not getting hit. Okay? Well, I'm the only one that teaches this catching stuff, and I got this system down of it, got it down, okay? The way how to catch and how to use it and how to make it work. Like I said before, like Muhammad Ali was so fast. But if you learn how to catch, towards the end of his career, the times he got nailed, he would have not got nailed. He would have not got sick. Okay? Anyways, so that's the thing about catching. And so here's the drill about catching. They don't show you, so you can use a drill to practice so you can become a good catcher. Alright? Here it is. Okay. Now this right here, defense, right? You're catching. Well, you want your hands open. If your hands are open here like this, you got more glove protecting you. Why do they got to be closed? Keep them open like this, catch, right? And then when you close them, when you punch, close them when you hit. Okay? There's this a drill I teach. Like this. Punch. To program in your mind. See? To program in your mind. Open and close, open and close. There's a punch. See? A drill. Like this. See? Watch out if you try to do this and try to do it as fast as I'm doing it, because you could break your fingers. Be careful that you don't break your fingers, okay? Alright. That's the boxing lesson, okay? That's the boxing lesson. That's all I'm going to show. I'm not going to show anymore. Alright. Thank you. Okay. I forgot to say this. This is very important. Alright. Look it. There's boxers today, right, that are up and comers, that are superstars already. They're young. They're already big superstars, already big time. These boxers, my boxers used to spar these boxers. And my boxers used to whoop up on them all the time. And when this happened, those boxers had way more experience than my boxers. But my boxers used to whoop up on them, okay? If my boxers would have never quit, my boxers were all quitters, all right? I was proud of them when they were doing their thing, but when they stopped listening and they screwed up and did all the screw up stuff and then they mostly quit, I'm not proud of them. I can't be proud of all my boxers because they all quit. They're all quitters. I never quit them, but they all quit me, okay? Imagine where they'd be now and what they could be doing if they never quit. Look, no matter what you do, especially in boxing or any sports, whatever you're into, anything that you do, if you have the will to make it and be successful with it, just never quit. If you just never quit, you're gonna get there. These boxers that I'm talking about that are big now, they got sorry trainers. They don't got no great trainers. All right? What? Look at, okay, no names or nothing, but what? If you look at somebody like Roberto Duran, this guy never had nothing on his face, and he speaks perfect. Other boxers, you hear them, they talk like this, my boxing career, that means they got hit a lot because that's punch drunk, and they got marks here, and their noses are flat. Look. All you got to do is look and see. You got a trainer who's in shape, and no, that's the trainer I'm going to have, right? Well, how is a trainer great, that they make him great, if his nose is flattened in, and he's got some kind of problems with nerves and brains, but he's a big major trainer? Like, I'm not saying names or pointing out anybody, but you pay attention to what you see, okay? And that'll show you the truth, because most of this is lies, and most of what they put up, and most of everybody who's there don't belong there. The real people who belong in the right place, the greatest ones, the best ones, a lot of them never get a shot. Most of the people who are there, they don't belong there. They got cheated in. They got. What is it? It's not what you know, it's who you know. But mostly it's who knows you. If you're not known, there's nobody. Anyways, just want to let you know, whatever you do, whatever you're into, just never quit, and you'll get there. All right? So okay. So make the 1, 2 in 1, and peace.